What's up, people? Man, I've been missing y'all, man. I've been missing it. So today we're doing chapter 1033. I don't even know what that title says. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I cannot read that. Y'all, I'll put it in the title for the title, but I cannot read that for the life of me. But so the cover art for this chapter is Smoker and Toshigi with a bunch of penguins. So it says Toshigi playing with the villains for baby penguins that make believe. Playing villain and hero with penguins. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So we're going right back to the Zoro versus King fight. They jump straight into it. So right now Emma is draining Zoro's energy, and he's like, "Without my permission, you cannot drain my energy, Emma." No, he's so Emma's draining his energy, and he can't control it because of the music that is happening from last chapter. And King is charging towards Zoro. Says, "What are you trying to pull?" And then Zoro goes in for a direct hit to King's stomach, and he said, "All right, direct hit," and then a massive explosion, which it says right here. Oh no, and then it goes back to Queen and Sanji real quick. It says, "Skull Dome, left brain, Tower, Pleasure Hall. You just hit the pirate hunter, right? Oh no, you just called the pirate hunter, right? He doesn't stand a chance against King. He's a surviving Lunarian. They are all supposed to be..." I don't even know what that says. I'm sorry. "Those monsters can thrive in anything. Inhospitable environments, the world threw at them. So King is a Lunarian. That was revealed a few chapters back by Queen. He is super adorable. He automatically can manifest fire. So he is like, he's a not dragon. He's a dinosaur with flame abilities, and the Zoans are already super adorable. Then he's a Lunarian on top of that, so King is like some Kaido levels of adorable. Like, there is no way this man is going down without a fight. So he says, in the direct past, they were considered gods. So they used to be up on top of Mary Jawa. Where Mary Jawa is now, they used to live up there. So they were technically like considered gods because they were the closest to the sun, and then they're like sun gods because they manifest fire without a devil fruit. So how could beings like that get wiped out? That's something you'll have to find out yourself. So he has to go ask Queen, or not Queen. He has to go ask King for the information like this. Okay. So how is he still? Okay. No. Close one. I'd be a goner if I didn't use armament in the last second. So there was a big explosion from King because he hit him in like a disparate spot. So I guess like under his armor, his uniform, there's like explosions or whatever. So as soon as Zoro hit it, boom, big explosion. Zoro had to use armament hockey, I guess, all over his body or just in like a certain spot to guard. I'm gonna assume it was on his whole body because it was a big ass explosion. So, and he's using one sword style. Lethal Lion Song, and he attacks King, hits him with a direct hit, and then King does that thing where he takes his head and he pulls it back, it makes that little funny face, and then releases it, and it pow right into King ZORO. I'll put it right here for that image. All right, so and then it says, "No way, that was one of my strongest techniques. Stop, Emma, not now." So Emma is draining more of his armament. It says, "Udan," that which is not Odin, it's undo or undone. A swordman beaten by his own sword. That's a first. Yeah. Sura Katetsu, which is, I think, the red sword, right? Yeah, it's the red one. It's the red-handled one that he got back in the shop in, I think it was in East Blue. He got it in the shop in East Blue. And it was a cursed sword, so he stuck his arm out, and the sword came down, and it went around his arm, and didn't cut his arm, which I will put that scene right here from the manga. Right now it's going through the flashback of his flashback from that from East Blue, and then also the Sendai Katetsu. Well, like if you're wielded the Sendai Katetsu, it's pretty much like a cursed blade, right? And says it's cursed. I can't sell it to you, moron. If you end up dead, your blood would be on my hands. I'll take it. And then it cuts back to King versus ZORO, and it says, "Risking yourself to save a sword? Crash. Have you lost it?" Huff, it burns. Because he just hit him with a flame attack. Like a kick, it's a kick flame attack. He said, "What a relief. It didn't fall off the island. Wado Ichimonji," which is the white sword, which was given to him by his master all the way back in East Blue, way back in his that's his very first sword that he ever got, was the Wado Ichimonji. Says, "Sensei, please let me have her sword." It was after after she lost to down these stairs. Kawina. After she lost to down these stairs. How do you die from falling down the stairs? That's my question. Like, and she was a really good swordsman. Like, you would think she's durable enough to not die from falling down the stairs. I don't know. It's a weird ass death, but I don't know. He said, "I'll get stronger for the both of us. Strong enough that my name reaches the heavens. I'm going to be the world's greatest swordsman." But she's gonna have to take that shit from Mihawk, because Mihawk's like beast level, man. He's Yonko level, I swear. I swear on everything I love. He's like up there. He's up there with Shanks. So when Luffy gets to Shanks level, I think he'll be about Mihawk level. Okay, it must be fate. That white katana of yours is the Wado Ichimonji. It was forged by the same man that made Emma, the master swordsman. Shimasuke Kazaboro. Okay, that's the name of the chapter, by the way, for anybody who thought I just couldn't say it. I just didn't know how to pronounce it, since like I just was reading it. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I didn't have time to think about it before, but how did a sword from Wano wind up in the East Blue? No one knows. I'm gonna assume it was just I'm gonna assume one of the swordsmiths had moved or left Wano to explore, and he ended up getting like stranded in East Blue, or just settled down in East Blue. Emperor says Emperor Twin Blades, which I don't know if I'm saying that right. So you picked up your 3 swords, Enma. ZORO, I was told not to stay. Say Sumochi. Okay. Now Zoro's falling down into a, like, somewhere in the building, and then King comes down and attacks. Or no, King attacks him and he falls through the floor and goes into some room with a bunch of beast pirates. So it says, it's just something I heard from an old geezer in my village. I never used the words myself. What? That geezer always sat by the shore. I never bothered learning his name. No. Okay. And I only found out from Kuina's grandfather after he croaked. The master swordsmith, Shumosiki Kuzaburo, left the country illegally over 50 years ago. Why? Like, I'm just confused. Why did he leave, or was it just to explore? Okay, 13 years ago, the East Blue, Somosuke Village, Zoro's hometown. Sumo, I'm not gonna put that word up. I'm not fucking that word up. It's a battle cry that gives you courage. I didn't think I'll use it. It sounds weird. Say, old man, is it true you were a samurai? Everyone at the dojo says you were. Quiet, boy. You're going to bring the Marines down on my head. Why would the Navy care? None of your business. Now squirm, you snot-nosed brat. Screw you, you old winded bag. Which his name was the Village Giza. And I guess he was up there while Zoro trained using, I guess, two sword style. Okay, you fed up with practicing at the dojo. I lost my katana again. I lost to Kuina again, not katana. I lost to Kuina again. I need to train nonstop, but I don't have any money. It's fine. Take them. They're not much anyways, and it's he's getting two swords from the old geezer, which I will put up the panel where he just throws it down on the ground for him right here. So it says, I only make ones like these now. Use them for training. Listen, swords exist to cut people down. When smiths create swords, they ensure they can take as many lives as possible. That's the whole point of a sword. Each blade is like a person with a unique disposition. A swordsman is the one who tames the sword's wild nature and bends it to their will. And it's got like how many swords? Just a few swords, just like on the bottom of the panel. It's a joke that deadly swords are believed to be cursed. That's just how named blades are. I consider it praise. Let the weak spread their nonsense. It means those swords fulfill their own purpose. Or their purpose. Can't say that word. I crafted my magnum opus when I was still young. The temperature of the sword was something. You get the chills just holding it. I named it after the Lord of the Underworld. Oh hell. The sword, the Lord of the Underworld, it's Emma. I didn't know that shit. So the dude who made, oh shit. So the dude who made Emma is the old geezer that Zoro used to talk to when he was still like a kid back in Sumosuke Village. It's called Sumosuke Village. That doesn't seem like a coincidence now. Did you know the The village was found by pirates, my grandma told me. The master swordsman, Somatsuki Kozaburo, left the country illegally over 50 years ago. That geezer was a samurai of Wano. He was a samurai, or swordsmith, Kumasuki Kozaburo, named blades stay vigilant. They wait patiently to find a swordsman worthy of them. It is said, it's chosen by its wielder. No, this says the swords chooses wielders. That's what, okay. This sword, okay, he's about to, so he says the sword's acting out of malice. That means I'm just not measuring up to its standards. You're telling me Odin was easily able to wield you? Even while this much hockey was pouring out of him? Is that it, Emma? Look, it's the Pyre Hunter, ZORO. Oh, he's about to channel he's channeling his Conqueror's hockey into the blade. And you could see lightning coming off of the blades and smoke coming off all three blades. And he says, the world's greatest swordsman. That's perfect. That's what Luffy is saying. The future king of the pirates would settle for nothing less. He says, I guess you're right after all. I promise to my captain and my oldest friend. And that panel is going to be put up right here. Whew. I like the chapter. I'm actually pretty I'm pretty happy with what they did. I have no complaints. This is a really good chapter. Emma is right there. It's got a few color panels, but yeah, Emma is a sword that he heard about all the way back in East Blue when he was still a kid training to beat Kuina. Bruh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Zoro is finally realizing I got to use Conqueror's. The ability that I have that I, for some reason, is still denying that I have to beat King. Which I really like this. I really like this. I wonder if Mihawk has Conqueror's hockey. He probably does, honestly. Imagine if Zoro makes Emma Black Blade, bruh. Oh, I'm waiting for the next chapter. I need to stay on it because I gotta do the spoilers. I gotta start doing the spoilers too. But I give this chapter, out of a rating out of 10, I give it about an 8. It's because it was kind of slow and it was more exposition and kind of backstory. It wasn't really a fight. But it was a really good chapter. At least it gives some like exposition on how Zoro even knows about like the how he knew the old owner of who made the Emma. And then he's trying to figure it out, and he finally figures Conqueror's hockey is what you use to make Emma better. And it's like how all the swords made by Komashuri Kozaburo. I guess you got to use Conqueror's for all of them, which is really, really cool. And I like how they're doing that. Instead of just basic armament, he's got to use Conqueror's if he wants to use it to the maximum extent to beat King. I hope in the next chapter he beats King and they get up to, I hope in like the next few chapters they get up to Luffy's, or they continue the Sanji and Queen fight and then they finish the Zoro versus King. I'm loving it. Alright, peace out and have a fantastic day, night, or evening.